can't handle the truth.
In today's video, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. Before we get started with this fucked up trailer by Microsoft released yesterday, we are going to talk about PlayStation Legion podcast. Saturday, that's going to be the day of the next podcast. That is going to be February 6th. That's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to feature Gravity Rush. I did get Gravity Rush. I got it day one. I played it at midnight. Then I stopped playing it. I haven't touched it since then. I've been on Digimon. That's why this video is going up late. Whether it's going to be right before I leave for work or it's going to be sometime early tomorrow morning, Friday. So let's talk about this stuff real quick because I do want to try to get it up today. Um, Microsoft released some weird ass trailer that pretty much the only real game that they promoted that was for 2016 was Quantum Break. All their other titles were greatest hits title from 2015. A lot of people have also said to me, and I didn't watch the trailer, I got the news. Somebody gave it to me on Twitter. Actually, a lot of people was talking about it on Twitter, and I thought that I should put this in the beginning of this video because they were also talking about multiplats that came out for the Xbox One in 2015. Talking about AAA, the same thing that Big Gamer Small Talks talks about. Weirdly enough, Big Gamer Small Talk members saw this trailer, got hyped up. Why? I don't know. You didn't have any notable exclusives in January, not this month in February, not next month in March. Your first exclusive comes out in April, and then you don't get your next exclusive until fall with Gears of War 4. Meanwhile, I got to witness at the edge of January, was still enjoying titles from December. And then as far as this month, I've had two games so far already: Gravity Rush as well as Digimon, and then Street Fighter V is coming out on February 2nd. I have two exclusives that I'm buying in March, and I think there's going to be two exclusives I'm buying in April with Uncharted 4 and Ratchet and Clank. Now, the thing about April is you got Ratchet and Clank the movie and the game. From what I hear, the movie trailer will be televised on the Super Bowl Sunday. If this is correct, that it might be shown on the Super Bowl Sunday. Now listen to this. This is what we just. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. This is what we just found out today. That also in April you get an Uncharted 4. So we got Uncharted 4. It has its bundle. Then, as far as Ratchet and Clank is concerned, we don't know if it's going to have a bundle, but it is bundled in another type of way, where the movie is going to be feeding off the game, and the game is going to be feeding off the movie, as far as hype is concerned. So, we got two major, big hitting exclusive for the PS4 in April, and all you guys have is Quantum Break, which I don't believe the game has enough gunplay for all of you guys to go out and support it and for it to become a real hit. Uh, but as you can see, there are other reasons, whether they're multi-platform reasons, console exclusive reasons, that the PS4 is going to continuously do good in the beginning of this year. Remember, the whole time that all these other bundles are going on and movies that are going to also spread the hype for the PS4 going on, the Xbox One doesn't have anything. You guys are still playing Halo 5. That's great. You're still playing Call of Duty that released in 2015. That's great. But do not dare trash our exclusives because you have none to enjoy for this year. And speaking of this year, you guys know how big I was on Token, and we already know that we saw Token logo and a little cinematic trailer at PlayStation Experience. It was listed for this year, still coming out this year. We got brand new pictures to go over. Um, the game's gonna be open world. I think we all knew that. They said that. So unlike Monster Hunter and unlike the previous Tokens, it will not have any sections, meaning when you go to a new area, it will not be loading screens. It's just going to be open world. You just get on the map and start running around killing shit. You got swords, you got sword and shields. The game is now sporting a day and night cycle, not just automatically day then night. No, it transitions. It's pretty badass. It seems like here we go. It seems like this is in game and he's jumping off a mountain to go to a lower part. Um, it's gonna be badass. It's definitely gonna change shit up. as far as what it was about. It's definitely gonna be badass. As you guys know, Tokenin it's like a alternative to Monster Hunter for PlayStation fans due to the fact that Capcom doesn't want to leave the 3DS money pot. So the developers that made Tokenin, they're gonna keep it on PlayStation. The first Tokenin, which was just Tokenin. It had a subtitle. It was only on a Vita. It got a little expansion remaster, and they called it Tokenin Kiwami. That game was on a Vita, PS4, and then later that year that it released, it went to PC. So this game might end up on PC. If they do it, I do hope they combine the servers so the community can be big. The game does support 4-player online co-op to defeat monsters and goals. Very, very excited about this game. I've been waiting to hear stuff. I saw some scan pictures yesterday. Didn't want to make a video. I thought it would be sloppy to do that yesterday, but we definitely gonna talk about it today. It seems like they have some sort of a graveling hook spirit hand that you can use to like hold the monster's hands in place or just slam their heads down into the ground. It's pretty damn cool. You can see he's basically playing arm wrestle with this big demon. Um, really exciting. Here's the picture I was talking about. It looks like he's grabbing his face, the monster's face, with the spirit hand, and it looks like he's gonna slam him on the fucking ground. So this is pretty cool. Now there was one more thing I wanted to show you. They have sword and shields, which is something new to Tokenin. They didn't have sword and shield, so that's pretty damn awesome. I think that was a fan request because a lot of Monster Hunter fans still play a lot of games on PlayStation. So I think they did that to accommodate the original Monster Hunter fans. And of course, guns are still here. They still have sniper rifles and they still have normal rifles. So if you was a person that liked Monster Hunter, but for some weird reason over the last 5 or 10 years you just like guns a lot, they do have that in this game. So any way you want to take out the monsters is pretty much up to you. Pretty excited about this game, hyped up about the game. I will be buying it day one. If they have a collector's edition, I will be buying that day one. There's a lot to be happy about. I might have not been able to fit all of what I'm happy about in this year, and no, I'm not getting Dark Souls. I'm just showing off that we have a bundle, and yes, it's third party, and that's probably the reason why, as well as all of the other Souls doing good on PlayStation systems, this is the reason why it doesn't matter if it's on Xbox, because it has incentive to be brought on a PS4. Different faceplates over here in Japan. Probably go just shit all over the Xbox One version in Japan. Uh, there's so many reasons to own a PS4. Like I said, I cannot fit it in one video. But we all know those reasons. Xbox fans are going to be salty all year. There's nothing we can really do about that. But don't ever stop arguing with these guys. We have links that you can send them. You got pictures you can send them. Own the fuck out of these guys. Just own them. You don't need to be a YouTuber to own these fuckers. You just don't. Just in case I didn't say it before, we got Xbox fans on Twitter bitching about the color of a PS4 bundle that they're never going to buy.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. So you get nothing. You lose.